Time and money, baby. Squeeze both of them.
See, when I go places, I don't see people just having fun, having a good time. I just can't help myself. I just see money everywhere.
Money follows attention. Money follows attention. Hey!
Wanna soar? Get a mentor. What's up, Believe Nation? It's Evan. I believe in you, and this channel is designed to be a part of your daily success routine. So today, let's learn from one of the best, Grant Cardone, and his best advice on how to get rich. Mentor me, Grant. Also, if you want to know what Grant and other successful entrepreneurs have to say about building unstoppable confidence, check out my 254 Confidence series, where every day for the next 254 days, I will send you a morning video for free to help you build your confidence. The link to join is in the description below.
You have to go build self-confidence.
Okay, let's kick it off with rule number one: commit fully.
The number one thing we do in our company to explode our company is when we make a decision, we never add time. If you look back over your life, you will see that the best decisions that you have made in your life were instant. You better do something other than just what everybody else is doing. You better not do the middle class thing. You do the middle class thing, you will be in mystery your entire life.
Time and money, baby. Squeeze both of them.
I am an extremely disciplined person. I show up for work every day since I was 25 years old. If my eyes are bleeding, I don't feel good, I show up. Because look, when you commit, creativity will follow. When you commit, creativity will just reign. Once you find out who you are, man, it's going to be easy to live your entire life. Standing out, outside the box, getting attention, because you know you need some. Because money follows attention. Stand out so you can get the attention you deserve. So one day, you can be overpaid.
Rule number two: study wealthy people.
So at 25, I recommitted to my education, but this time I started studying not things that were in books, but people that had actually created wealth. Not people that had made money, but people that had created wealth. This is completely different. I was no longer studying accounting and economics. I was studying wealthy people, and only wealthy people. I'm not talking about the doctor that was a neighbor that makes $1 million a year and he's working 18 hours a day and he hates his job. Right? He's working 7 days a week. He can't ever spend time with his family. I'm talking about the yacht people. I'm talking about the people that are spending as much time as they want on vacation. I'm talking about the car dealer that had 28 car dealerships or 82 car dealerships that has indisposable money. I'm talking about the Walton money. I'm talking about the Waltons last week increased their net worth by $11 billion. And they haven't worked for 30 years. That's the kind of wealth I started studying. I started reading Barron's in the Wall Street Journal, and I quickly realized something, that the wealthy people had financial freedom and no one else did, okay? A very small percentage of people. Lots of people have money. My uncle had millions of dollars. He was terrified about his money, wouldn't spend it, acted like a miser, buried money in the backyard. I realized my parents had it wrong. The information I had that was wrong. And this is the number one thing I want you to get out of tonight. The information you have is wrong. The wealthy talk differently than the middle class. I watched my mom and my dad. I started comparing the wealthy people to what my dad did. My dad worked every day of the week. If he wasn't working at the office, he was working in the yard. They saved money. They cut their own grass, okay? We ate all our food. We turned the lights off. We didn't waste anything. And that was uncertainty, it was insecurity, and it was fear. And it perpetuated uncertainty, insecurity, and fear. And all the lessons about money. Money doesn't grow on trees. A penny saved is a penny earned. Eat all your food. People are starving, okay? Money, you don't waste it, don't play with it. All that creates insecurity, and it's incorrect.
Rule number three: get attention.
Money follows attention. Money follows attention. Hey! How much attention can you guys get? A lot. Okay? Most of you can't get attention because your mom and daddy said, don't get too much attention. Don't get too much attention. Be seen, and not heard. Fly under the radar. Because if you get too much attention, they're going to shoot you down. Right? How many heard this before? Fly under the radar, man. Stay low, man. Don't let anybody see you making moves. Don't make moves, man. Don't make moves. And then everybody wonders, why can't I get above? Because you don't get attention. Strangers have everything you want. Everything you want, a stranger has it. It will be strangers that will grow your business. It will be strangers that put your kids through schools. It will be strangers that make your dreams a reality. Strangers have everything you want, but you were taught not to talk to them.
Rule number 4, don't make dumb purchases.
This car right here, this Rolls Royce Wraith with freaking the magic astrological zodiac sign built into the ceiling with little sparkles. Dumbest damn thing you could ever buy in your life is a big expensive luxury car. In fact, okay, in my rant today, I want to share with you one of the things that I did smart in my life was I never bought these exotic cars that everybody seems to go out and buy as soon as they make a little money. What I did was this. I waited to ever do a dumb thing like this. One of the dumbest things I ever bought in my damn life, okay? I waited until, number 1, I didn't have to buy one, and number 2, until it didn't matter. I just got my financial statement in 3 months, the first 3 months of this year compared to last year, a double. You understand what a double is? A double means I can do stupid shit now, okay? Look, once you make enough money to where you can blow $461,000 and it don't matter, then go do it, okay? Until then, do not waste your money. I'm sorry, this car was only $384,000. I didn't want to exaggerate to you, but I think they added some stuff to this bad boy. So look, until then, don't waste your money on watches and cars and Brioni suits, okay? It's ridiculous. You guys that are buying $1,200 shoes, stupid. You guys that are buying $200,000 cars, stupid. You guys that are spending money on homes, no offense, but you're stupid. You don't need an expensive house. You don't need a country club yet. What you need is paper. You need money, baby. You need net worth. You need passive income. You need flows, baby. Flows and flows and flows. You don't need a Rolls Royce.
Rule number 5, move from spending to investing.
Number 5, move your spending to investing. When you burn money, when you spend money, when you use money, when you exchange money, make sure that you're investing money, not spending money. Quit spending money on stuff. I'd rather invest $1,000 on something that can make me money than waste $100 on something that literally gives me pleasure. Listen to what I'm telling you. Invest money, don't spend money. Quit spending, start investing. I would rather spend 4 times the money taking someone else to dinner that could possibly do business with me in the future than just spend money with my wife and I going to dinner. The 4 of us can go, make money, have a great time, create great memories, and possibly do some business. Invest, don't spend.
Rule number 6, create multiple flows of income.
Number 6, create multiple flows of income. It is said that the average millionaire has 7 flows of income. The truth is, the people that I know that have created deca millionaire wealth, that have created multi-million-dollar wealth, have hundreds of flows of income. Create multiple flows of income for yourself, your family, and your company. You have to have multiple flows of income. First, from the work that you do, then add value at the position that you're in, called a bonus. You're not going to ask for a pay raise. You're going to ask for a bonus because you added revenue to the company. The third additional revenue that you're looking for would be outside. First, your work, get great at what you're doing. Second, some symbiotic flow next to what you're already doing during those 40 hours a week where you're working for someone else. And the third revenue flow would come from a source outside of what you do during the day. Maybe it's through investing, maybe it's through multifamily, maybe it's through some other activity that you can do at night. Too many people look for a pay raise when they should be looking for a bonus as their second flow, and their third flow would come outside their normal activities.
Rule number 7, protect your name at all cost.
My dad died when I was 10 years old, but my dad had a great, unbelievable influence on my life for those short 10 years. And even though he and I never spent real time together, I mean, I was able to watch his life. And on a couple of occasions that he sat down and told his little 6-year-old, 7-year-old, 8-year-old Grant something, it was always impactful and it stuck with me. One thing he told me, I didn't really understand it then, was, hey, never do anything that will take away or diminish your name. He always said, and he had just lost a company, later I found out as an adult. He always said, look, people can take away a lot of stuff from you. They can take your money, but they can't take your name, okay? Protect your name. Protect your name at all costs. Protect your name at all costs. I really never knew what that meant, but as I was growing up over the last 30 years of being in business, you know, every time I thought about taking a shortcut, every time I thought about doing something that I didn't feel good about, I always thought, how will this affect my name? How will this influence my name? Is this gonna make my name better or worse? And my dad just always said to me, man, work hard, protect your name at all costs. And the third thing he said is, it's a long play. Be in it for the long play, okay?
And rule number 8, the last one before a very special bonus clip, is start moving up in life.
All these people going to the pool. Let me tell you one little trick. When I was 25, I quit doing weekends the way these people are doing them. Literally saved me millions of dollars. Not to mention the energy, not to mention the consequences, the bad stuff that happens to these people. They're gonna get drunk, hungover. They're gonna forget everything they did. They're gonna end up with chlamydia. All kind of bad stuff happens, man, when you're soaking your body up in alcohol. It's a time and a place, man. Just wait. Pick your time and pick your place. But it can't be every weekend. Come on. And by the way, what happens in Vegas, don't stay in Vegas. It goes with you everywhere you go. Just keeping it real. You know me, man. You love me or hate me. I can ruin your weekend, but I keep it real. See, when I go places, I don't see people just having fun, having a good time. I just can't help myself. I just see money everywhere. Ticket office, the home store, the Hermes, the Chanel, the restaurant, the casino, the tables, the entertainment. So much money. There's so much money. I've always said my whole life, I've been like, man, there's so much money. Why can't I get mine? And then when you get a little bit, you're like, how can I get my time? I want time. I don't just want money. I want time. I don't want stress. And that's really what I want to help everybody with. I don't want to help you get the Rolex. There's a Rolex, by the way. It's not just the Rolex, man. It's the time, it's the freedom, it's the choices, it's the good friends, you know? And then when you do finally get in a position to go on these trips and do this stuff, then you want to be able to enjoy yourself, get your life in order, get the discipline in. Let me help you. Every move you make should bring you to a place where you can go up in life. So many people making moves where they go down in life. Let's keep it real. If you're not moving at all, you're not going up and you're not going down, you're going down.
Now I've got a special bonus clip from Grant on how to improve your work ethic that I think you're going to enjoy. But before that, it's time for the 3-point landing questions. Time to move from just watching another video to taking action in your life or business. And if you're feeling bold, leave your answers in the comments below. Here we go. Question number 1. What dumb purchases are you going to stop making? Number 2, which 3 wealthy people will you study? And number 3, how will you move from spending to investing?
You want to get your work ethic so high that people actually admire you. I'm going to ask you a question right now. Do people know you because of your unbelievable work ethic? If you can't answer yes to that, man, you're not going to get in that top 10%. You got to get at the top. People have to know you, not because, oh, he's a good salesman. Oh, he's a good this. Oh, he's an artist. Oh, he's a good pianist. Oh, he writes a great, story. No, dude, people need to know you for one major thing first. He works. He produces. The guy's there every day. The guy's pushing and shoving. Because the truth is, no matter how good your ideas are, how good your art is, or how good your skill set is, If you're not working, man, if you're not vibrating at a frequency that people say, my God, how does that guy do all that? If you're not vibrating at that rate, 10x levels, massive action, tremendous work ethic that's just a muscle now, and it's just a discipline in your life, and it's a way, it's a normal way that other people think is abnormal. Ryan Seacrest, Tom Cruise, Oprah, Steven Spielberg, Donald Trump, still pumping and working as a billionaire. Look, if you're not working at that level, you're not going to make it. Get your work ethic in, man. It's the American way. Work ethic. Check it out.
If you want more Grant Cardone, check out the top 50 rules video I made on him. The link is right there next to me. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.
You don't get attention today, you have absolutely zero chance of being successful. Money follows attention. Period. End of story.